So when I woke up today, I got some news that really pissed me off. Google, or rather let me say YouTube, because Google owns YouTube, is removing the dislikes off of videos. And this is going to stop you from seeing the like and dislike ratio, which is extremely important if you're watching content and trying to find out if a piece of content is good or bad. Now, me personally, I'm a small YouTuber, you could say. I'm also a YouTube ads expert. I teach people how to run YouTube ads. I teach businesses and advertisers from all over the world how to run YouTube ads. And I think this gives me a unique perspective as to what YouTube is really trying to do with this big push to take dislikes off of videos. And I honestly don't think it's for our mental health. I can tell you that Google is usually a profit-driven company, and that means YouTube is a profit-driven entity of that company as well. So let me explain a bit why I think this is for money. And to do that, I'm gonna have to teach you just a little bit about YouTube ads. So just hear me out. Now, I can basically run YouTube ads on any channel I want. You know those little skippable YouTube ads that interrupt you while you're watching your favorite YouTuber do his video? Yeah, I teach people how to run those things. So blame me if you want to blame me, or hate me if you want to hate me, but I actually teach people how to run those ads. So when you're running those specific types of ads, they're called in-stream skippable ads. The only cool thing about these ads is if I'm running these ads, if I'm an advertiser running these ads, I only start paying YouTube. I only pay money to YouTube if somebody has watched my ad for longer than 30 seconds. If they skip any time before 30 seconds or the 30-second mark, I don't get charged a cent whatsoever. And I'll put a link in the description below so that you can see the actual Google support page where they lay all of this out and they explain that you won't get charged if somebody watches it before 30, if somebody watches less than 30 seconds. So here's the problem. YouTube basically has people every day watching videos. Those people are watching advertisements on those videos, but sometimes those ads get skipped. So YouTube has two options. They can either go back and tell the advertisers, you know what, instead of charging you for somebody watching only after somebody watches your ad for 30 seconds, what if we just charge you if somebody watches your ad after 15 seconds? What if we do that? Oh, but the problem with that is they'll end up pissing off a lot of advertisers, a lot of business owners, because now we're paying for something that we didn't have to pay for before. So that option is kind of off the table because it leaves YouTube stuck because they don't want to piss off their advertisers, but they still want to get as much advertising revenue as possible. So here's the solution that YouTube has come up with, and this is what I honestly believe. As always, this is my opinion, but I can kind of see it because I know YouTube ads and I've seen how Google makes moves. If you look at it this way, when you're watching a piece of content, when you're sitting back and you're relaxing and you're watching your TV and you're watching a piece of content, you know that a content is good or bad by the like and dislike ratio. Now, if you instantly click on a video and you see that, oh my gosh, look at the dislike ratio, chances are you're immediately going to stop watching that video and you are going to go and look for a good piece of content to watch. However, if I take away the dislikes, you don't know if this video is a bad video or a good video at first glance, and you have to keep on watching, which means more watch time, which actually means more chances for Google to show you advertising, which means more potential revenue for YouTube. That's it. It boils down to ad revenue. The more content they get you to watch, the more videos they get you to watch, the more potential ads they can show you, and the more potential money they stand to make. So, in conclusion, YouTube, if you're watching this video, this is not about small creators. This is not about us. This is not about our mental health. And yes, I said, you know, you did some experiments, but I think those experiments were to improve watch time and what you can do to basically improve watch time on the platform. I honestly believe that this will lead to more clickbait videos, to more scam videos, and to more unhelpful content being on your platform. The only thing you're really interested in is making people watch for a longer period of time so you can show them more ads. And I've personally had one of my videos disliked. They disliked the hell out of one of my videos. And that experience actually taught me to be a better content creator. I now understand that I can't just go out there putting clickbait on for people to click on that makes no sense whatsoever. I need to make videos that actually make sense, that are quality, and actually help somebody get from point A to point B. So, that's my little rant over, and that's why I think YouTube is doing what it's doing. Now, if you're interested in learning more about YouTube ads or how to run them, I've just launched a new course, and you can check that out at the link in the description below. And thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you next time. Peace.